Welcome to NR Pathshala. Today we'll be discussing some Kannada Vyakarana, that is Kannada grammar. Today's topic will be Dvirukti, Anukaranavyaya, Jodi Pada or Jodi Nudi, Nudigattu or Pade Nudi. What it is and what's the difference between all these things. First one, Dvirukti. Dvi means two, Ukti means say. ಅರ್ಥವಿರುವ ಒಂದು ಪದವನ್ನು ಎರಡು ಬಾರಿ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸುವುದೇ ದ್ವಿರುಕ್ತಿ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟು ಡಿನೋಟ್ ಅ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್. ಇಫ್ ಅ ವರ್ಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರೊನೌನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಟ್ವೈಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ದ್ವಿರುಕ್ತಿ. ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಅ ಸೇಮ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಟ್ವೈಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್, and it is used to express the intensity of emotions. Now, usually in situations like excitement, urgency, or sadness, etc., the word is used twice. For example, matte matte means again and again. Why are you saying this again and again? So we use the term twice over here to stress. Dodda dodda, big big. Like we say, don't talk big big words. So we use the term twice again. Hinde hinde, sanna sanna, nillu nillu. Same word is used twice and they have a meaning. Now ದ್ವಿರುಕ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣುವ ಕೆಲವು ವಿಶೇಷ ರೂಪಗಳು. So some special words. For example, motta modalu or motta modalu. So when we split the word, again we see that the same word is coming twice. Modalu modalu, motta modalu or motta modalu. So you should know to split the words. Like kadege kadege, katta kadege. Naduve naduve, nadu naduve or natta naduve. Bayalu bayalu, baccha bayalu or batta bayalu. Tudi tudi, tutta tudi. Mellane plus mellane, mella mellane. ದ್ವಿರುಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಸಂತೋಷ, ಅವಸರ, ಸಂಭ್ರಮ, ಕೋಪ ಅಥವಾ ಹತಾಶೆಯನ್ನು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಪಡಿಸಲು ಬಳಸಲಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. That is, ದ್ವಿರುಕ್ತಿ is usually used in passion, more, to express more, anger, excitement, surprise, objection, consent or agreement, hurry, etc. That is to express some emotions. Like haudu haudu, nane gedde. This is used in excitement. Yes, yes, I only won. Dodda dodda kaigalu bittive. Big big fruits are there. Beda beda, avanige kodabeda. This is in objection. It is used. No, no, don't give them. Agali agali, ನೀವು ಬರುವುದು ಸಂತೋಷಕರ. ಆಗಲಿ ಆಗಲಿ. It's like, okay, okay. If you're coming, we are happy. So this is used in agreement. So like this, same word used twice. They have a meaning and they are used to express some emotion. The last one, ಈ ನಾಣ್ಯದ ಚೀಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಕಾಸು ತೆಗೆದು ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬನಿಗೆ ಹಂಚು. So here ಒಂದೊಂದು, ಒಂದು plus ಒಂದು, and here you get ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬನಿಗೆ, ಒಬ್ಬ plus ಒಬ್ಬ, ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬ. Second one, ಅನುಕರಣಾವ್ಯಯ. Here ಅರ್ಥವಿಲ್ಲದ ಒಂದು ಪದವನ್ನು ಎರಡು ಬಾರಿ ಹೇಳುವುದೇ ಅನುಕರಣಾವ್ಯಯ. Some meaningless syllables are repeated. Such voice specials are called as anukaranavyaya. Means here again you are using one word twice, but the difference between this and dvirukti is dvirukti has a meaning, the words have meaning, but in anukaranavyaya the words do not have a meaning. Here we'll be using words to describe a sound or to describe something that is shining. So a syllable is used, but it does not have a meaning. Example, dava dava. Nanna hradaya dava dava badiyutide means you're saying that my heart is beating, dava dava it is beating. Now for that word, dava dava, there is no meaning for that, but it is supporting the sentence and it is expressing the sound of the beat. Fala fala, sara sara, kila kila, rapa rapa, roiyane, chata chata. So these are words which are used twice, but they do not have any meaning. They are an expression of a sound. For example, if you are taking sarasara, ondu havu sarasarane munde hoito, means you are describing how the snake went. It went sarasara, it went in the front. Kila kila, like magu kila kilane nakkito. So the baby is laughing. And how is the baby laughing? Kila kila, it is laughing. More examples. Benkiyu dhagadaga uriyito. So dhagadaga is anukaranavya. Now this dhagadaga is explaining how the fire was burning. It was burning dhagadaga. Handiyu dhadadada oditu. The pig ran. How did the pig run? Dhadadada it ran. Gante dhana dhana bharisitu. How did the clock ring? Like we say, no, the clock rang time time. Like that, the ganteyu bharisitu. Hege gante bharisitu? Dhana dhana bharisitu. So here you are explaining the sound of the clock. Gudugu gudugudu yennutittu. Gudugu means the thunder. How does the thunder sound be? It was like gudugudu. The thunder was saying gudugudu. So these words are actually meaningless, but they are used twice, just like Dvivrukti. Only thing, they do not have a meaning. They are only an expression. Jodi pada or jodu nudi. Jodi pada is again two words, okay, which we mention together. ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆಯಾದ ಎರಡು ಪದಗಳನ್ನು ಜೋಡಿಯಾಗಿ ಬಳಸುತ್ತೇವೆ. ಇಂತಹ ಪದಗಳನ್ನು ಜೋಡು ನುಡಿಗಳು ಅಥವಾ ಜೋಡಿ ಪದ ಎಂದು ಕರೆಯುತ್ತೇವೆ. So here two different words. You have to pay attention here. Two different words are used together. Two types of words come together. In Dvirukti, it was same word repeating twice. Here also you have two words, but both the words are different words. Now here you have two types of jodu pada. First one, ಎರಡು ಪದಗಳಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಥವಿರುತ್ತದೆ. Means both the words have different meanings. Second type is ಮೊದಲ ಪದಕ್ಕೆ ಅರ್ಥವಿದ್ದು ಎರಡನೆಯ ಪದಕ್ಕೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. Of the two words, the first has a specific meaning while the second has no meaning. Here in Jodi Pada, you use two words together, but they are two different words. In that you have two types. In the first type, both the words have meaning, whereas in the second type, first word will have a meaning, whereas the second word does not have any meaning. Now for example, first one, where two words are having meaning. Sati Pati. Sati Pati. Now here Sati has a meaning. Pati has a meaning. Means husband and wife. Pati is husband. Sati is wife. So both of them have a meaning here. Kene Mosaru. Hal Jenu. Halu and Jenu. Like milk and honey. Hal Jenu. Betta Gudda. Betta Gudda means mountain and hills. Pashu Pakshi. Pashu is animal. Pakshi is bird. Ata Pata. Play and study. So two words are used together and both of them have a specific meaning. Now if you see the second type, where the first word has a meaning but second word does not have a meaning. This type of words we use in our daily language, like coffee giffy. Coffee giffy kuditira, we say. So coffee means coffee. Giffy does not have any meaning like that. Hana gina. Hana is money. Gina has no meaning. But when we talk, sometimes we use that. Pustaka gistaka. Yele gile. Kulinali. Novu givu. So here the first word has meaning, but the second word does not have a meaning. Now for example, first one, Sala sola madittene. Means I have taken money from somebody. I am in debt. So Sala has a meaning, sola does not have a meaning here. Batte baregalannu kondanu. Batte means clothes. Bare means no meaning over there. So batte baregalannu kondanu. So Sala sola, batte bare. These are jodi padagalu. In this, first one has a meaning, second one does not have a meaning. Now other examples. ಗಿಡ ಮರಗಳಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಆಮ್ಲಜನಕ ದೊರೆಯುತ್ತದೆ. So from the trees and plants we get oxygen. Now if you see here ಗಿಡ and mara, these are mostly used together. So ಗಿಡ means plant, mara means tree. Now both the words have meaning here. ರಾಮನ ಎಡಬಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೀತಾ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಣರಿದ್ದರು. So here ಎಡ ಬಲ means right and left. Both have meaning here. So such words are called as jodi pada or jodi nudi. Nudigattu or pade nudi. Visheshartha ನೀಡುವ ಪದ ಪುಂಜವನ್ನು ಪಡೆ ನುಡಿ ಅಥವಾ ನುಡಿಗಟ್ಟು ಎಂದು ಕರೆಯಲಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪದಗಳ ಬಾಹ್ಯ ಅರ್ಥಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಒಳ ಅರ್ಥ ಪ್ರಧಾನವಾಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ. Means here the implied or inner meaning of the word is more important than the outer meaning. So here we will be using some words, and here the literal meaning, if you are taking, it does not make sense. Here we have to see the inner meaning of the words. Such words are called as nudi guttu or pade nudi. Means they give a special meaning. For example, kattimase means dvesha sadisu, means enmity. Kai kodu means mosa madu, cheat. Like we say, he gave hand. When I wanted something, when I wanted some help, my friend gave his hand. We say no. So gave hand means it's not like literally they cut off and they gave their hand. It means the person backed off or the person cheated. Bennu tattu means protsahisu. So bennu tattu means the inner meaning is encourage. Somebody pat on the back. Now if you say pat on the back, means you literally mean pat on the back. Literal meaning is that much only. But we have to look for the inner meaning of that. So when we say the teacher patted on his student's back, okay, that means the teacher encouraged the student. So you have an inner meaning here. Taledugu, ಮೆಚ್ಚುಗೆ ಸೂಚಿಸು. So when we use the word taledugu, means we are using it in appreciation. But literal meaning, if you are taking, means lower the head. Okay, a nod means show appreciation. So here in kattimase, kai kodu, bennu tattu, taledugu, we should not see the literal meaning of the word. We have to see the inner meaning of the word. Some more examples. Benkiyagu means kopagollu. Benkiyagu means he was full on fire. Now if you take full on fire, means literal meaning, if you are taking, he'll get burnt off. But that's not the meaning. Means he is angry. To say that the person is angry, we use the term benkiyagu. He was full fiery. Like that. Kalige buddhi helu means odu, means run. Kannidu, gamanavidu. Kannidu means keep an eye. So, means what? Focus. Right? So, if you say literally Kannidu, means we cannot keep our eyes over there. So, the inner meaning will be focus. Hottege hakiko means kshamisu, forgive. Whatever that person has said, put it in your stomach. Means hottege hakiko. Means forgive. So we'll summarize. Dvirukti, Jodi Nudi, Nudigattu, Anukaranavya. Dvirukti means two words are used together and they have a meaning. Like kade kade, katta kade. Modalu modalu, motta modalu. Odu odu, kshana kshana. Anukaranavya means these words are used, same word is used twice, but they do not have a meaning. Dava dava, dhaga dhaga, chumu chumu, fala fala, chukubuku. Next is Jodi Nudi. So Jodi Nudi, two words are used. So two categories are there, where the first one, both the words have meaning, and in the second one, first word will have a meaning, second word will not have any meaning. So first one, Sati Pati, Ata Patha, Kadu Medu, Odu Baraha, Batte Bare. Kafi Gifi, Hanagina, Kulinali. Nudigattu. So in Nudigattu, we should not take the literal meaning, we should consider the inner meaning. Like Kai Kodu, Bennu Tattu, Benki Agu, Hotte Uri, Tale Bagu. Thank you.